Hello everyone, welcome to TGBtoys channel. Today I'm here to share a Saint Cloth Myth EX product that was released in August, the Alcor Star God Warrior Mime. This is the 7th EX release in the God Warrior series. First, let's take a look at the box as usual. The front features a full-body image of the character along with the constellation illustration. Towards the bottom, you can see the Chinese version uses a white background with a green cat sticker. This product is still manufactured by TGBtoys. The top of the box displays an illustration of the Big Dipper, highlighting the position of the Alcor star. The bottom mainly includes some precautionary notes. One side shows the human form, while the other side displays the god cloth form. The back of the box features a collection of various images of Mime. The contents include 3 layers of blister packs and an instruction manual. Only the first blister pack has adhesive strips. The middle contains the base body, while the sides hold most of the god cloth parts and alternate hair. The second layer includes the face plates, gauntlets, chest armor, waist belt, as well as the god cloth stand and harp. The final layer contains the hand parts. Among the accessories, the metal components include the chest armor and a pair of shoulder armor. The shoulder armor is asymmetrical. Although it appears to have multiple layers, only one part on the left side has actual movable joints. Later, during the assembly of the god cloth form, this part also needs to be separated. There is also a pair of forearm armor. Mime does not have upper arm armor, a pair of thigh armor, a pair of knee armor, and a pair of shin armor. The waist belt and harp. The harp strings are made of plastic and have some elasticity. The accessories primarily made of plastic include the mask and a pair of hand armor. Finally, there is a set of god cloth stands. The base of the stand is metal. As you can see, despite the low cloth coverage of this character, the proportion of metal parts is quite high. Now let's look at the other accessories. Starting with the face plates. There are 5 in total: a standard expression, a smiling expression, a gritted teeth expression, a shouting expression, and the classic closed-eye smiling expression. Let's take a look at the performance of each faceplate from different angles. Before seeing the actual product, I thought Mime's faceplates in this EX version were aesthetically pleasing but lacked distinct characteristics and accuracy. The sculpting felt somewhat generic. However, after getting my hands on it, I was genuinely impressed. The accuracy is almost on par with Sleipnir or Alcor. One might even say it's close to the level of Dubé. But the multiple faceplates in this version focus more on specific angles. From the classic side angle often used in Saint Seiya, the accuracy is much better than when viewed from the front. The hand parts are quite numerous. There's a pair of grab hands, a pair of hands with curved fingers, a pair of hands for playing the harp, a pair of hands with 4 fingers close together, a pair of hands for holding the harp, and finally, a pair of fists. As for the base body, this version uses the standard EX body. The body's tightness is moderate, with most joints feeling quite firm, which is more than enough for this level of cloth coverage. Okay, let's proceed to assemble the human form. First, the thigh armor, followed by the shin armor and the knee armor. Secure them with the metal feet. Then, attach the chest armor and the waist belt. Next, the forearm armor. Secure them with the hand parts. The left shoulder armor uses a clip design. Attach it from the top, first inserting one side into the hole, then pushing the other side in. The right side uses a C-clip design. Both are relatively easy to install. Switch the front hair to the masked version. First, attach the mask to the front hair, then reattach it to the head. After installation, make some adjustments. With this, the human form of Alcor Star Mime EX is complete. The assembly process, needless to say, was very smooth with no difficulties at all. For a MythCloth figure, this is a notable advantage. The fully red paint finish is relatively rare in the MythCloth series, and its actual appearance is quite pleasing to the eye. The overall accuracy of the human form is impressive, basically matching my expectations of the Alcor Star, reflecting the character's calm and serene personality. Mime's EX human form is simple yet elegant, making it very suitable for posing. Although the cloth coverage is low, the part's fit is average. This includes the thigh armor, knee armor, and shin armor, which tend to fall off easily. This is quite noticeable during handling and can be considered a significant drawback of this product. Now, for the Godcloth form. First, attach the two knee armors and the pair of shin armors to the metal rod on the base. On the other side of the base, attach the left thigh armor. One part of the harp strings will connect to the right shoulder armor, one forearm armor, and then attach them to the main body. The other part connecting to the main body requires the other thigh armor, the waist belt, and the chest armor. The hand armor is hidden inside the chest armor. After assembly, insert it into the main body. The upper part of the harp strings needs the left shoulder armor, one part, another forearm armor, and the mask. The fit here isn't perfect, as there is a noticeable gap. Finally, attach the remaining part of the shoulder armor, then combine the plastic parts of the stand. With this, the Godcloth form of Alcor Star EX is complete. Aside from the minor fit issue, the assembly of the Godcloth form is also quite smooth. Similar to the human form, its design is simple yet elegant. Coupled with excellent craftsmanship, it can be considered an outstanding representation of a 2D concept in toy form. Looking back at the released God Warrior EX figures, it seems the unique Godcloth forms are one of the highlights of this series. Finally, let's summarize the Alcor Star Mime EX. On the plus side, the assembly is smooth, and the design accuracy is impressive. During handling, it's easy to appreciate the charm of the MythCloth product line. It also maintains the generally high design standards of the God Warrior EX series. On the downside, aside from the previously mentioned parts fit issues, there is also the difficulty of installing the hand parts, which is a common issue in St. Cloth Myth figures. Overall, after experiencing it, the Alcor Star EX is a worthwhile addition for fans of the series. For collectors determined to collect all the Nordic Ark figures, this is a no-brainer purchase. The current market price in China is around $120, which, in today's context, isn't particularly outrageous. It could have been a suitable entry-level figure for newcomers, but given the character's relative obscurity, please consider your own preferences before purchasing. Okay, that's all for this sharing session. If you love MythCloth figures, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.